last year way out in Cleveland, Rolak led us forth to war, so that we could fight the Easterners at Pennsic number 4. We marched on in with knife and mace and sword and axe and sword. The Eastern Tigers didn't, and that's how we won the war. 'Cause you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest. The Eastern fighters learned to their dismay. No, you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest. The extra steel keeps getting in your way. Mayor Waldy took the Harriers out to sneak and strike and run, and to knock off Crown Prince Angus and to have a lot of fun. They laid their ambush cunningly so that they could win the day, then turned around and found the Eastern army in their way. And you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest, not even when it's planned as a surprise. No, you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest, and ambush to ambush isn't very nice. Father Odin raged and thundered down all through that grim campaign, and showered lightning bolts around and poured eternal rain. We thought it quite inspiring as we fought through bog and fen, and we saw a soggy cinder where the sergeant should have been. And you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest, especially when you see the lightning spark. No, you can't swing a broadsword and you're in the forest, unless you feel like glowing after dark. We found the Eastern army drawn up out there in the mud, and we closed with them and fought it out, then turned it red with blood. For the fighting it was vicious as we closed in hand to hand, and then we hit the beehive, and the corpses jumped and ran. But you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest, if your codpiece stings and swells and turns bright red. No, you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest. The buzzing isn't coming from your head. The battle finally ended out there in the mud and damp. We could beat the Eastern Tiger, but we couldn't find the camp. We finally found our way back, and the final figure states Middle Kingdom 3 East 2 and Mother Nature 48. But you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest, and up tired of fighting while the rain pours down. No, you can't swing a broadsword when you're in the forest. I don't mind steel, but I don't want to drown. No, I don't mind steel, but I don't want to drown.